30% of your score, whatever credit limit your credit cards give you, you have to use a low proportion of what they give you. So I have a twin. Let's say you guys gave us each $1,000 every month, and I spent $900 out of that, and he spent $100 out of that. Who do you trust with $50,000? You're probably gonna trust the person that's like a little more responsible and is not spending so much, because things can happen. So we want you to use less than 30% of your available limit. That's very important, and that's worth 165 points. The sweet spot though is using 1 to 5%. That's the optimal amount that you should be using when it comes to personal credit. When we get you guys a business credit card, you can use 100% of it, and you should, because you're gonna get travel rewards and perks and things like that. But on the personal side, you're gonna use very little. So if you have $1,000, you're gonna use less than 300, or ideally you're gonna use 50 bucks, which again is gonna sound very extreme, but the more you do that and you use very little, they're gonna trust you with a lot when it comes to the rest of your credit. So that's worth 165 points, or 30% of your score. Now most people say, let me pay my bills on time. Let me use a very little amount of my credit, which are good things for them to do, but it does not end there. We also have another big chunk, which is 15% of your score, which is gonna be the average age of credit. A lot of people neglect that category. It's the track record of how well you're doing with credit over time. So it's your average age, it's not your total age. It's the total length of time that you had credit divided by your total number of accounts. And in this category, we need to have less than 4 to 5 years, over 4 to 5 years on average as an average age. And we know that you're not brand new to credit. So that's 82.5 points is your average age. If you open up too many new accounts at once, you will water down your average age. If you get rid of your oldest accounts, you will water down your average age. So I don't want you to do either of those things. I want you to have a good average age. Now the next part is 10% or 55 points. That's having account mix. That's having installment accounts and revolving accounts. So installment accounts have a beginning and end date. That's like your mortgage, your auto loans, your student loans. A revolving account is your credit cards. So you need both types of credit to have account mix. And the last part of credit is new credit or inquiries. You want to have very little inquiries in the 2-year time frame. You want to have less than 5 in the 2-year time frame, or you want to have less than 3 in the 6-month time frame. So ladies in the room, if someone was trying to talk to you and you knew they were trying to talk to her and her and her and her and her and her, do you still want to talk to that person? Or are you like, this person's like a little bit everywhere, right? No one wants someone that's like, searching for everybody. The same way the banks do not want you to be trying to get credit with a bunch of other lenders. It looks like you're over leveraging yourself. So you ideally want to have less than 5 inquiries in a 2-year time frame. So again, if you want to see what your score is, you guys can scan that link real quick. I will be showing it a few more times, and you'll see exactly what your credit score is.